We've just seen on the Iraq Inquiry's website a letter posted from the chairman of the Iraq Inquiry, Sir John Chilcot, to the Prime Minister, a letter that was sent yesterday outlining the timetable for the eventual publication of his report. You'll remember that this has been a long time coming. We learn in this letter sent from Sir John Chilcot to the Prime Minister that this whole document should be published in June or July of next year. The whole report will be completed, we're told, by the middle of April, but after that it will be sent to National Security for a process of screening, so we won't get to see it until next summer. By that stage we will be, more than 5 years on from the last person to give evidence. That such has been the longevity of the process in pulling together all of the information and Sir John and his team completing its work. But we now do have at least a timetable.
Yeah, and just tell us again what Chilcot has been looking at all this time.
Yeah, a huge amount is what he's been looking at. So way back in 2009, the 15th of June 2009, the then Prime Minister Gordon Brown said that there was a necessity to set up an inquiry that would look into all of the lessons that could be learnt from the Iraq War over a huge time period, 2001 to 2009, looking at the build-up to the Iraq War, whether troops were properly trained and equipped, and then looking at the aftermath of the war itself. The beginnings of the process of gathering evidence then began with all sorts of leading lights from the New Labour era and senior voices from the Foreign Office and elsewhere giving evidence in public. The last evidence session was on the 2nd of February 2011, and at the time we were told by Sir John that it would be, quote, some months before the final report would be published. I've just been doing my sums. It is 56 months since that point, and we have another 7 or 8 months to wait until we actually see it. One of the reasons that's been given for the delay is a process known horribly as Maxwellisation. In other words, allowing those people who are being referred to and criticised in the report to see a draft of that criticism and allow them then to respond to it. And given the number of people they have spoken to, that is a process that has clearly been taking some time. As I say, this is the letter. You can see it on the screen here, so running to 6 or 7 paragraphs, a couple of hundred words. They are saying that, just to give you the specific dates, that they hope to complete the text of our report in the week commencing the 18th of April 2016. It goes on to say, at that point, national security checking of its contents by a team of officials who will be given confidential access to the report on your behalf can begin. The estimation is that that will take a couple of months, because a few paragraphs down it says, I consider that once national security checking has been completed, it should be possible to agree with you a date for publication in June or July 2016.